Hello everyone, I'm Sheriff Wayne Ivory of the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, and it's time for another exciting episode of Riding Shotgun. Today I'm riding out of our South Precinct with our field training deputy, Kevin Sherrill. I got to tell you, man, Kevin is a great guy. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'll be honest, he's got one negative. He's a University of Miami football fan, but in spite of that, we're still going to have a good time. So let's go ride shotgun with Deputy Kevin Sherrill. All right, Kevin, you ready? Let's roll, baby.
Yes, sir, let's do it.
All right. So Kevin, first of all, man, thanks for letting me ride with you today, brother. I always enjoy getting out and acting like I'm still a cop like you guys are. So
Anytime, Sheriff.
I appreciate being out here. Tell me, how'd you come to work for the Brevard County Sheriff's Office?
I guess the stars just aligned, but for me, I was born and raised in Miami, and I never aspired at all to be a cop. Just wasn't really a plan of mine, and so an opportunity came, and I actually came up and I just lived here in Brevard County with really no career plans at that point. And at some point I was just, I was dating this girl, and her uncle actually was a detective at Melbourne Police Department. He said, why don't you come do a ride along? And I did a ride along, and then at that moment I just knew I wanted to be a cop.
You were hooked, huh?
Yeah, that was when I knew right then. And so, I'll tell you, I went and I applied at the academy, and it just seemed to happen so fast, or at least getting through the academy and starting that process. And then before long, I had applied at multiple different agencies, and Sheriff's Office picked me up, and here I am.
So this is Parole and Probation has called us. They have an individual in their lobby or in their midst that has an active warrant for them.
Yep.
What happened?
What's going on, man?
All right.
You got ID with you? What's your name?
What's the camera here for?
Huh?
What the camera here for?
Well, they're just actually following me today. I'll be honest with you, it turns out that you have a warrant
Where?
out of Brevard County for a violation of probation. So go ahead and stand up.
When did I violate?
I don't know.
In probation around. You violated me?
I did not violate
I'm
you.
talking about probation officer.
So that could be, yeah.
Let me have your paperwork.
We'll get to the bottom of all that. I'm not exactly certain what you did. Go ahead and have a seat.
Why did I get violated?
Change of address without permission, not working, not paying anything. It's all in the affidavit. And you'll address everything when you get to court.
You understand, actually, with this, we're, for all intent and purpose, we're like the Uber on this. They call us out, they've done the stuff. I'm not going to be charging you with anything unless you start giving us problems, which I don't anticipate that being an issue. So we just come out, and it's just our responsibility just to execute the warrant for the judge and get you up there.
All right, hang tight.
Here's his phone.
It's only a property he's got, right?
That was it, yep. The suspect there, he had violated his probation by not updating his addresses and stuff, and I guess his probation officer violated him. So we came out here, we made contact with him. The warrant was already active, so we placed him under arrest, and we'll get him up to county, get him processed. And I'll tell you what, this camp that we're going to go check, it was the Taj Mahal of homeless camps.
Really?
Oh, I've never seen anything like it. What the complaint was, actually, it was from Parks and Recreation, that this woman that owns the primary camp there, which if it's still there, you'll see, she was renting out tents to other homeless people.
Now, who owns the property?
It's state-owned. I believe it's an Eels property. And Parks and Rec, they've been tasked to go out there and try and clean it up, which is why they asked me to go with them yesterday. Hello? Sheriff's Office? Nobody in there today? Yeah. And it's possible,
Nobody in that.
Nope, empty. It's possible maybe this is what they just left. When we asked them to leave yesterday, maybe they did vacate, and this is what we're left to pick up. Like I said, it's pretty elaborate.
Some essential things here, though. I'm kind of surprised they would leave like their stove and stuff like that.
That's apparently the lady that was, I guess, staying in this one here was apparently renting those out to people, subletting the tents.
Subletting her area.
Yeah. I'll talk to the Parks and Rec guy and let them know if they want to come back. They said they were going to clean it up. Obviously, they didn't do that. 76 with 10 I said. I think it's this house right here.
That's the complainant?
I think so. I don't know. This is probably has something to do with this. Yeah, it was something with some yard cleanings or something. What can I do for you?
You see the garbage cans?
Those two right there?
3? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I see
See how
they're
they're all the same on the same side of the street?
correct.
That's because we have a dead end.
Right,
And so the truck backs in,
right.
right? And so I've been here for 5 years now, and that's the routine. And it used to be you pile your big waste on that side too, because the truck backs in and they all take it from that side.
Right,
She just moved in.
right.
She has a problem with me putting my cans on that side of the street. She started taking her yard trash here and throwing it on my property, telling me,
Here?
yeah, and telling me that it was mine. And I'm like, man, that's not even my trees. I don't have those trees. This is not mine.
Right.
And so then I go to get my can and she shoves me. And then I'm like, I got to go inside now. And then I called you.
I came out and the garbage was all filled up and he had 3 bins blocking my entry there.
Right.
So I moved the bins and then I looked inside and 2 were filled with yard waste.
Okay.
So I said, I don't think this is for yard waste. He was actually pushing me in the street.
Well, his story was a little bit different than yours, but
Oh, really? What was his?
well, he said you came out and you shoved him and that you were pretty aggressive about it, but
No. He pushed me, I pushed back.
well, and she's saying that you shoved her.
I didn't touch her.
I understand.
Why would I touch a little woman?
I don't know, but so she's saying that you shoved her. So my goal here is that that doesn't occur anymore. The shoving.
But not for me.
Right.
Well, never has.
Okay. So, in the future, if it gets to a point where there
So
is,
does this mean I can't file a charge?
you said you didn't want to press charges.
Well, if she's going to deny it, then I will charge it.
No, she said she shoved you.
Okay.
And so the thing is that you guys got to live here. So I'll go ahead and write a report about this,
Okay.
and I'll have you sign a little thing so that a decline, so that there's not going to be any criminal charges. I agree. I don't think anybody should go to jail right now. So at the end of the day, you know, he made an allegation that she shoved him. She made an allegation that he shoved her. There's no evidence of either one, so I'll write a report to document the incident. It's one of the greatest things about this job. I'll tell you, I mean, people ask me sometimes, you know, how do you like your job? Could you do anything else? And I couldn't, you know. But I'm out here in the community really doing what I like to do.
Yeah.
And I've met so many great people.
Now,
I can't tell you, if we went and stood in the gas station now for 10 minutes, somebody would come up and shake my hand and say, thank you for your service.
that's exactly right.